Regular season is winding down as the 6-6 Carolina Panthers head down to South Beach to take on the 7-5 Miami Dolphins, as the AFC is a super tight race. Literally 14 of the 16 teams have a realistic chance of making the playoffs, as Devontae Parker brings it to the 4, 7 catches for $152 on the day for Parker, and then A.J. Dillon does not want to be tackled, getting the touchdown as the former Boston College Eagle would give Miami a 7-0 lead. Carolina has it as the rookie from Ohio State, Michael Mayo, is stuffed up like Thanksgiving turkey behind the backfield by Charles Harris, who had a pretty solid game. Third down and 12, Cam Newton scrambling. Newton, he would be brought down. Quan Alexander was not the one who sacked him, it was Carl Lawson. And the Dolphins have it back as Tua. He is almost intercepted, but somehow lands in the hands of the tight end Mike Gesicki. And the drive would continue. Third down and 8. Tua scrambling like eggs on a frying pan. He would be sacked and he'd lose the juice. And it would be recovered by Carolina as a huge turnover right there from Miami. TJ Green is the one who recovered it. Now, second quarter, third down and 4. Cam Newton would find Devin Funchess, who would bring it to the 1-yard line. And then on first and goal, Michael Mayo lining out as a receiver. So it looks like Carolina's going to pass it. Hopefully they don't make a mistake. And they would end up making a mistake, as Raekwon McMillan would end up with the interception in the end zone. And the Panthers had all of that just for nothing. Dolphins have it on first down. Tua would be sacked by the big defensive tackle, K'Wan Short, setting up a second down. Now third and 11. As Tua, the former Alabama Crimson Tide, the former national champion, scrambling like he's late on a date. He'd be sacked by Tyus Bowser and Marcus Haynes. And the Dolphins would attempt a 50-yard field goal from Ricky Aguayo, who missed 5 kicks last week. And he misses another one. Doinks off of the front of the crossbar, no good. And the score remains 7-0 as Cam Newton, the former number 1 overall pick from Auburn, would find Funchess. Devin Funchess for a gain of 38, wrapped up by Jabril Peppers. Then, very next play, first and goal. Would Carolina make the same mistake? No, they wouldn't, as Cam Newton lobs it up, and the Panthers do recover it. That's Grant with the touchdown reception, and we are tied up 7 apiece. As Tua, he's going to roll out, and he would find a wide-open Devontae Parker for a nice gain, bringing it to the 37 for a gain of 20. Very next play, Tua sacked by the big fella Malik Jackson. Then the Dolphins couldn't score. Carolina had it, and Graham Gano went for a long field goal. It was off. Don't get that play call from Carolina. They should have just punted it, so the Dolphins wouldn't have as good a field position. And it looks like the Panthers will regret it, as John Ross with a nice gain, leading to a Ricky Aguayo field goal. Now in the second half, Newton scrambling, brought down by Charles Harris, the former Missouri Tiger, and the Dolphins would get it back. Still 7-10. Tua scrambling, he's sacked. Again, Marcus Haynes, former Ole Miss Rebels, will win with the play. Third down and 6. Tua scrambling, sacked again. This time by Tyus King Koopa Bowser with the play, as you can't get in his castle. First down for Carolina. Charles Harris with another play. And as you can see, both of these defenses playing some really good football. Newton has a wide open man. That's Richard Rodgers. And Rodgers down the field, Minka Fitzpatrick trying to catch him, and he would be caught at around the 16-yard line. Big gain from a former Green Bay Packer, Richard Rodgers. Then, very next play to end the third quarter, Cam Newton with a scramble. Newton would find Richard Rodgers again. Rodgers does not want to be tackled. He's eventually brought down at the 4. And then to start the fourth quarter off, Bam Cam Newton showing off the legs. Newton trucking his way into the end zone. I'd also like to note that he dabbed after that touchdown celebration, only 7 years too late. And for the first time today, the Panthers would take the lead, 14-10. Miami would try to answer back as Tua finds his tight end, former Penn State Nittany Lion Mike Gesicki, bringing it to the 3-yard line. Very next play, handoff for A.J. Dillon. And Dillon, untouched like weekend homework, and the Dolphins retake the lead just like that. 17-14. Carolina's first play of a drive is a fumble. Raekwon McMillan forces it, and Triple V, Victor Van Victor is the one who recovers it. Second and goal for 1. Dolphins going to throw it to a sacked by Ricky DeBerry, the young outside linebacker, resulting in a Aguayo field goal. The first play of the next Panthers drive has a similar result. Another turnover. This time it's an interception by Quan Alexander. You can't spell intercepted without the D. They're down in 7. Miami trying to ice the game as Tua connects with Mike Gesicki for the touchdown. And the Dolphins will make it a 2-possession game. Why not make the lead even bigger? They would go for 2 as Tua would get out of a mess, and he would show off the legs to get the 2-point conversion. Not looking good for Carolina. Under 2 minutes to go. Down by 2 possessions. They're going to need a lot, as Cam Newton would find DJ Moore. Gets by the defender, and Moore would take it all the way to the house, 74 yards. And the Panthers would try to make it a game, 21-28, third down. This is pretty much it. As Tua looking to throw, he is Devontae Parker, who's more wide open than a McDonald's drive-thru at 5:30 a.m., gaining 40. That's how this game ends. Miami wins it 28-21.